14 News Now at noon begins with breaking news. Right now, Virginia Beach police investigating a shooting involving one of their own. This happened on Honeygrove Road in Haygood just before 9 this morning, and that's where we find Alex Little Hales this afternoon. Alex, what have you learned?
Good afternoon. Well, Virginia Beach police tell us that what we have here is a VBPD police officer shooting a man just on the other side, just across the street from the old donation school here in Virginia Beach. So this is outside of a storage facility, as you had mentioned, here on Honeygrove Road. A lot less of a police presence here. There is a couple of police cars lingering. There is still a police car way in the back of the storage facility that we can barely see from our vantage point. But what police officials tell us right now is that this started as a call for service because someone, it's still not sure, not yet known who, called police because they saw a man basically walking around the storage facility here with a weapon in their hands. Now, many details are still not yet known about this. As we had mentioned, this really just happened about 3 hours ago. We still don't know a lot of details about what happened when officers arrived, but we do know that eventually a police officer did fire their weapon, they discharged their weapon, and it struck that alleged suspect, again, allegedly holding a firearm here at the storage facility. One key detail about this shooting to note, authorities tell us that the person seen with that gun at the storage business did not fire a shot at the responding officers. And so, as is often the case for police shootings, the officer who fired their weapon, we are told, may be placed somewhere else for a brief period of time. Take a listen.
We do an internal administrative investigation. When that is happening, our officers are put on administrative duties, basically not public facing. That internal investigation is completed. Now, that is how typically, usually it goes. Now, I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen for this situation or not, but that's traditionally, that's how it goes.
So no officers sustained any injuries during this response, and the condition of that suspect is not yet known at this time. Ashley?
So, Alex, one question. You were talking about the school that is certainly near this scene here. What was the school's response to all of this?
Yeah, great follow-up question. Obviously, there's a lot of attention to something like this when it's across the street from a school. We are told at no time was there any kind of active threat, any kind of danger to the school itself. It just so happens to be across the street from this shooting. We know that basically no officers beyond the school resource officer who's already supposed to be there is at the school right now. And so according to school officials, there was a very short external lockdown during the investigation, but we are told that that is more precautionary than anything. Ashley?
Okay, Alex, thank you for that. It's a lot of unanswered questions here, but one more time, here's what we know so far. Authorities investigating a shooting involving a Virginia Beach police officer. This happened on Honeygrove Road off Independence Boulevard in Haygood just before 9 this morning. Virginia Beach police say it happened while an officer was responding to a report about a man with a weapon. No word on how that man is doing.